Welcome back to Advocation X. And this is your host, Clyde Phillips. I have quite the episodes for you coming up. First though, before we begin, remember something about me in Advocation X. We never give up. We never give in. But we'll always keep an open mind. And why? Because knowledge, which is power. And we will never give up our power. Keep an open mind. Gather the knowledge. Don't be afraid to learn each and every day. So, my topic today is the move to sustainable energy. The move to the electrification of many different countries around the world. But the one in particular I want to talk about today is the US of A. What a wonderful country. It is a wonderful country. And the potential is so much greater than where it is today. And we notice now, we've been told by the illustrious President Joe Biden that Mary Barra is leading the way to the electrification of the automobile sector. What a wonderful job you're doing, Mary Barra. Where are you, Mary? You did it, Mary. You're right. You did it. You are electrifying the automobile industry, Mary. You're leading, and it matters. Thank you, Mary. Mary Brown? No. Mary Barra. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful human being, wonderful individual. And you know what? I'm sure she is. Is she honest? Is she even truthful? Can she accept facts, or does she make up her own? Is she the alternative fact type of person, or is she a reality? Is she really leading the way? Can somebody please enlighten me as to what it is that she did that shows leadership? What did she do to push the advent of electrical conversion in the country? Oh, nothing. That's right. Long before Mary, they had the EV1, and they dumped on it. Now, there could be many reasons. Apparently, they were afraid of battery fires and explosions and all kinds of things. So instead of fixing the problems, instead of doing R&D, they crushed every vehicle. Now, I could suppose other reasons for why they would have done that, but what does that guy say? Keenan Grace? Ain't nobody trying to get sued. Allegedly. Okay. So, I am not trying to get sued. Like I said, I'm sure Mary is a wonderful person, as Joe Biden, a wonderful person. And you know what? I've grown up in a world where I was surrounded by a lot of wonderful people. Some of those wonderful people, they're wonderful because they were wonderful to me. They were wonderful to my friends. They were wonderful to my family. But I can tell you some stories about how not wonderful they were to other people. But I digress. If anyone disagrees and feels that they're still wonderful people, regardless of what they do to everyone else, and again, we're not looking for perfection, but a little bit of humanity and compassion would probably go a long way, especially honesty. Hey, look, if you mess up, admit it. Admit it, change. There's no remorse if you just say, I'm so sorry, and go do the same thing again. And then, no, really, I'm really sorry this time, and go do the same thing again. Anyways, I watched that, and I almost did one of those Hillary Clintons, where she was asked that question and things, she did all that kind of stuff. It almost hit me as violently. I'm like, are you kidding me? First, you don't invite the number one participant in the switching to renewable energy. You don't invite that individual to a meeting that you have, and then you go on national TV and praise the wrong person for doing something that the other one did? Where is the honesty and integrity there? I, honest to God, always felt like that individual, JB, had integrity. he didn't always make decisions that I agreed with at all. He supported some horrendous things, but at least he had the integrity to stand up and say what he believed. Right or wrong, say what you believe. If you believe that Mary Barra is the one who's leading the electrification of the US of A, you could be misinformed. He's not misinformed. So she's not misinformed. I watched her interview as well, where she had an interview with, I can't remember right offhand. Somebody, if you can remember, please put it in the comments. And she would not say the word Tesla. She would not say the word Elon or Musk. Even when asked and pushed on that subject about how they are trying to catch up to Tesla and Elon Musk, Mary Barra said, "We're not relinquishing our lead position to anyone." Not quoted. That's a paraphrase. Nobody's trying to get sued. You know. I was floored. Do you support Mary Barra? Do you? And if you do, please tell me why. Because I'm confused. Now, if you ask me, do you support Elon Musk, Clyde? I'll say, I'm not 100% sure. I love his apparent integrity. I love his tenacity. I love his ability to never give up and accomplish his goals. I love that. I love his brilliance and his ability to lead teams of brilliant people in the right direction. Do I support him as a human being? I don't know. I know a little bit about his past. I know a little bit about his upbringing. I know a little bit about his educational background. I know a little bit about his business acumen. I know a little bit about his relationship with his brother. I know a little bit about his relationship with his wives and his kids. But I don't know the deep down inside Elon Musk. So all I can tell you is I agree with Elon Musk's, that little apostrophe S, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, to a degree, I have reservations. Boring Company, Starlink. I mean, I really do agree with much of what he's doing. And if his motives are pure, I'm there with him. I'm there with him. I will back him way past my nosebleed. You know that expression, people say, yeah, they'll back you up till their nose bleeds, which most people are like that. They'll back you up to their nosebleeds and then they run the other way. And you're left holding the bag. On that topic, I'm sickened. I'm truly sickened. Because I've been watching for years now, and I know who the leader is. Come on, I'm no big expert in the field, and I know who the leader is. China knows who the leader is. Every country out there knows who the leader is. Norway, UK, everywhere knows who the leader is. India, who's now courting a special future relationship with Tesla and Elon Musk, they know who the leader is. Australia, everybody knows who the leader is, except the President of the United States or CEO of GM, General Motors. Are we trying to get sued? Thank you, Keenan. That's a great phrase. I love it. If you haven't seen Keenan Grace's channel, please go check him out. That's his channel, Keenan Grace, and you will find him on Twitter. You'll find him all over the place. The guy is... He's a dynamo. He's a dynamo, and he's full of great information. Mary, good luck. My prediction, and again, allegedly, just my prediction. I'm not cursing you or doing anything like that. I don't know voodoo. I don't know any of those other mystic arts. I'm just saying, I think you're one of the first to go bankrupt. I think GM is the first to fall. I think GM is really... What is that song? Something on a prayer? Yeah, anyway, I don't think that prayer is going to get answered, Mary. And I apologize because, listen, I've always been a GM and a Ford guy all my life. My Camaros and Mustangs from way back. I had almost a Mustang for every single decade gone by. I've had the early decade 60s, 70s Camaros, a Firebird, love my Grand Nationals. I mean, listen, I have nothing against any company out there, unless you're a liar, unless you're a cheater, and unless you abuse people below you. If you punch down, I'm really not that interested in you and what you're talking about. Okay? You want to punch up, Mary? You should have looked at JB, president, and said, thank you very much for that accolade, but I'm not deserving of it. It actually does go to Elon Musk and Tesla, but hey, we are forging forward and we're going to do our best. Mary, I would have respected you at least. I would have respected you. And in the odd chance that JB, president, doesn't understand, doesn't have the facts, you would have been educating him, which would allow him to not look like a fool down the road. In the future, Mary, just face facts, tell the truth. Don't make yourself look so foolish, okay? I would appreciate that, and I'm sure the rest of the world would appreciate that too. And if you would appreciate it, please put notes in the comments. Tell me, how do you feel about that? Do you believe that Tesla is not the leader? Do you believe that Teslas are unsafe? Do you believe that all the scrutiny and the garbage that's been going their way is earned? Because I can name you a whole whack list of other cars like this long, where safety is a massive issue. Their build quality leaves you unsafe in the vehicle. Their airbags and the way they deploy are unsafe in their vehicles. Their bumper systems, unsafe. Their windows, the way they shatter, unsafe. Listen, I can go through almost any car you want to put out there, almost, and I can show you how they're way more dangerous than any Tesla on the road. That includes the old 2012 Teslas. But yet, Tesla and Elon Musk are under constant barrage of scrutiny over things that definitely should not be in the public eye. They're being discussed behind closed doors between Tesla's team and NHTSA and all these other organizations, and for them to publicize and push this out into the open to try to discredit an incredibly forward-looking company, people speak up. All of you, speak up. Send them letters, phone calls, knock on their doors. Ask them, what the hell are you people doing? This company is trying to move everybody forward into the future in a positive, safe, efficient way, and all you can do is trash them? People, speak up. And if you disagree, please tell me in the comments why you disagree. It's okay to disagree, but you should have some informational basis behind that personal opinion. Good luck, Mary. Good luck, JB. JB, I'm very sorry about what you're going through. The name calling and the stuff that's going your way. I'm not going to call you names, but I'm going to tell you this. You have shirked your responsibility. You made promises and you're not keeping them. You're treating some people in a worse segregated way than many others in the past. Because why? Because we're at a time and a place in our history where this is totally unexpected. And you are still doing things that I would look on as being horrendous, nasty, backhanded. Kamala, get a leash on it. My last word. Ain't nobody trying to get sued. Allegedly. Supposedly. I'm hoping that we never find out that JB President and Mary Brown Barra are doing some hanky-panky stuff. Like, yuck. Anyways, let's hope not. Jokes aside, folks. Jokes aside. Hey, listen. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And beyond all, stay as happy as humanly possible under the circumstances that have been dealt you. And please, everyone, stand up for your fellow human being. Stand up for all the good people that you know around you. Don't treat them horribly. Stop the madness, okay? So, remember, happy smiles.